He was like, nobody wanna see your whole ass no more. To the left, everything you own in the box to the left. I know you don't got that much stuff, cause you a broke bitch and it is enough. We all saw you being a hoe on TV. Bitch, try again. What's on that thing, gang? Bitches, we take back in the motherfucking Bad Girls Club review video. They got the reunion, the motherfucking reunion special. I've been waiting a long time because I saw the preview and I saw 7 and I saw the swing and I saw the connection and I was like, ooh, Kiki girl. Another L. I mean, like, at first when I first saw it, I was angry, but then I was like, dang, girl, like, you known for losing all the time. They started off with like the city or whatever, and like the east and the west, so being all dramatic or whatever. It was like going through the city and showing clips of the episode. They could have saved that whole part because we already saw it, obviously. All the way past all the extra beginning stuff. Tanisha look bomb. She keep getting skinnier and skinnier every single reunion. This girl gonna disappear if they kept on going BGCs. Luckily they stopped BGC because if we made it to BGC20, she gonna be gone. Erica Mena is back to co-host with Tanisha. I love her so much because she always turned up on Love and Hip Hop. I saw why she came back on the last season because it was social disruption and like they all had like social media followers, and Erica Mena got like millions of followers on Instagram. But this one, it was like, I'm not mad she not here, but I don't know the reason why. You get me? Like, I'm not throwing shade or hate to Erica Mena. I love that bitch, but it's just, I didn't know like what was her presence, but she'll be entertaining, so I'm not mad at it. Just didn't get the concept. So Erica Mena have her little scene. She said she needs to get prepared to keep these girls in line. I'm like, yes, girl, because on Love and Hip Hop, Erica Mena don't be doing no talking. She will boop boop go crazy. That little bang will come up out her forehead, and you will see the devil. Get into the clips or whatever, where like they like show their face and the name, and they do a little clip of the reunion. So say or a little clip, it was like, I can be a hoe I want, I can fuck anybody I want, like I'm single, I can do what I want. The Creatures was like, I don't give a fuck. That's the pussiest thing I ever seen. I mean, she's most likely talking about City Bitch because she didn't come to the reunion. Like, that was some pussy shit, like we all know. Fran was next. She was like, you don't got these hands, like mocking the Creature because, you know, she always like, you don't got these hands, the Creature, and the Creature always doing the fucking most. But Fran was just mocking her. 7 was like, y'all sit on social media and talk too much shit, like, I'm here right now, let's fight. Like, you know 7 always getting rowdy, so I was like, okay, 7 girl, you better slay. Kiki was next and she was like, shut the fuck up, that's why your man divorced you, hoe. I was like, oh. So Susan, husband, saw her being a little thought on TV and was like, okay, to the left. He was like, nobody wanna see your whole ass no more. To the left, everything you own in the box to the left. I know you don't got that much stuff cause you a broke bitch and it is enough. We all saw you being a hoe on TV. Pack up and get out of my face, hoe. Susan, girl, your husband gone, girl. He out of the picture, out of the blue. And I was like, okay. So Susan's husband, he left. So it was Susan's part. She was like, if I'm trying to stab a bitch, it's not for no reason. I'm like, what you mean trying to stab a bitch? You sat there and hold. Girl, we talked about it before. You just sat there and held a comb looking dumb. You didn't try to stab nobody. Trying to stab somebody is running up to them, trying to jug a bitch and have a security grab you and you not being able to stab them. You ain't stab nobody. You just hold the comb. Somebody took it out your hand. You have to go your ass home. So they get through all the introductions or whatever, and like everybody faces in the whole dramatic thing, and they get to people actually getting there. So the Creature and 7 pull up first, and the Creature like, oh, it's Kiera, the girl everybody loves to hate. And I'm like, girl, I don't love to hate you. I would just rather you just not be on the screen. But if she didn't come to the reunion, it wouldn't be a fucking reunion. Like, to be honest, like, if 7 and the Creature didn't come to the reunion would have been whack, like, all together. Speedy Bitch, like, okay, she didn't come to the reunion, who cares? She like a raccoon. If they didn't come, then it would have been lame, to be honest. 7 says she just back to represent her coast, like, she not here to do too much, but you see that braid, and when I saw that braid, I was like, okay, braids mean it's time to fight. Like, when you see girls with braids and tight braids, especially when they on a dome, that mean it's time to get cracking, because you saw Bree had her braids too, so battle of the braids, bitch, let's see who won. Kiki, Fran, and Bree get there after them, and they like, the party is here, the turn up girls of the season is here. And I'm like, yes, they was the turn up girls of the season. It was like the Creature, 7, Speedy Bitch, like they little clique was like the drama of the season. It was always them trying to get to them, because then they were just always having fun. I noticed that like when it was Seven and the Creature, like they both had the individual part, but like when Kiki came in, she was the only one that had like a little introduction little part, like nobody else really had one. Erica Mena and Tanisha link up together, and then Erica Mena like, girl, don't fight nobody today, and I was like, yeah, because she almost beat up Jada at that other reunion, and the teacher was like, girl, I'm not fighting nobody, and then Erica Mena was like, do you have any like advice for like what I need to do before this reunion, like to get ready? And Tisha was like, how I get through all of these reunions is just pull up, and she like popped the bottle, she was like pull it up, and I was like, okay. So Tisha was like, if you need to get to a BGC reunion, all you need to do is be drunk and have something up in your system because it's gonna be crazy. So Bree, Seora, Fran, and Kiki is on the couch or whatever backstage, and Erica Mena come in and they like toasting like to the turn up queens of the season. I thought they was the turn up queens of the season. I don't care what nobody say, they turned up this whole season. Erica Mena looked really nice in her little red like Lucifer dress. I was okay, Erica Mena, you better come slaying, looking better than the whole castmates. Like some of y'all castmates didn't look too good, but some of y'all was, but some of y'all wasn't. Erica Mena was killing half the whole cast. Erica Mena started asking them about like how do they feel about them going out with a bang or them fighting. Kiki was like, this time I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna hold my balance and I'm gonna get that bitch back. I was like, okay, Kiki. She said she finna go out there and not fall and she gonna get her back. I didn't see that in the preview. Like I'm watching this, I'm like, girl, as I seen it could have been just that one punch, but you could have like came up with the hands, but I highly doubt it. You ran up and girl, you was back a little, like she gave you a boom boom, like okay. So Kiki in her fashion or whatever, she like she said this time she not gonna fall, she gonna hold her balance. Like Seven bogus for doing that. She don't want to see none of the girls, especially Seven because she fake. I was like, okay, Kiki girl, we really tired of you talking because you always talk big and bad before these fights, and then you get to them and we be disappointed. Bree start talking or whatever, and apparently she got beef with Susan on Twitter. I'm like, girl, how y'all got beef? Y'all don't even know each other like that. Y'all weren't even in the house with each other, so how do y'all got beef? So apparently Susan started talking smack about Bree on Twitter, and Bree started coming for Susan back. So I was like, okay, hopefully them two fight. Hopefully Bree beat up Susan, because I don't think Susan could beat Bree up. Like we know Bree got them bitches. Susan, all she did was slam Kiki. Like I never seen her throw no hands. So they got beef. I don't know how, I don't know where it came from, but apparently they do. After that, Erica Mena asked him like, so who else do y'all want to talk to in this reunion? And then he was like, talk? Like, what we talking about? Ain't no talking this reunion. Like, I came to fight. So I'm like, okay, Key, she got her little gangster attitude going for her, but I hope her gangster hands back up that gangster attitude, because this whole season, girl, you ain't take not one W. Like, I see Bree was coming with a little gangster, because, you know, she took a W. I mean, look at the charts, bitch. Just look at the charts. So after Erica Mena asked that question, Bree said that she want to fight Key because she wanted to run up on her when she wasn't looking, and because she couldn't take her L that she took in the hotel room, but now she gonna have to take another L since she wanted to be salty. And I was like, oh, that's kind of true, because she only fought you because she was a little salty because she lost the first time. If you feel like you won a fight and she didn't get no punches in, you're not gonna go fight her again out of nowhere just because you just want to fight. No, you felt like you lost, so you needed to redeem yourself. She said she also want to fight Susan because she was talking stuff about her on Twitter. And I was like, okay, let's see if all of these wolf tickets be cashed in, because y'all saying y'all want to fight these people. But I ain't seen not one sneak peek of Bree and the Creature fighting, or Susan. Well, I saw Susan get snatched. I don't know about who, but I saw her. Let her go. Let her go. Now, the thought of the season is back. Susan walked in with her big Jolly Green Giant dress on. Her back was all out, big back was just showing. I was like, okay, girl, looking like an almighty cardboard box up in here. So she come in the scene of whatever the guest league, and they start playing clips. Like she didn't have a little like intro thing like everybody else. Like they just start playing clips of her from the season. I'm like, ooh, they gotta refresh everybody's memory, because people like, ooh, she really irrelevant. Where she come from? Like she ain't been on an episode in a long time. So now Susan started talking about Bree coming for her on Twitter. So now Susan saying Bree come for her on Twitter, and then Bree saying Susan come for her on Twitter. And not everybody saying that it was a fake account that was coming for Bree, not the real Susan. It's just one username. Like you can't use usernames over and over again. Y'all already know each other's usernames. How can a fake account come for another person? Obviously it ain't the right person. If this person got 3 followers adding you on Twitter, you gonna think it's Susan? I don't think that's what happened. Like, I think they just made that up, and Susan just wanted to be relevant and fight somebody else other than Fran at the reunion. Now Susan goes with the Creature and Seven in the room or whatever, and they like the Fab 3 or something. The Thorough 3. Yeah, they call themselves the Thorough 3. I'm like, how, girl, your weave is synthetic. She can't be thorough because her weave, it ain't real. Real him in here, like, Brazilian bundles where they at, but synthetic, that ain't thorough. Stop. Now officially the thorough 3 is in the room, and Erica Mena come in and she like, oh, somebody missing, and then the creature like come sit down, like sit down, let me tell you what happened. I was thinking that the creature was like gonna say like, oh, she fake for like butt buddying with the girls, but they didn't even know about like that whole situation. If they knew about what she was saying and like how she was, then they would have went in on her way harder. But they would just say like she bogus. Like that's all Seven said, was just like she ain't my friend. Erica tells Seven that she feel like she represented her coast like well, and then she was like my mama would have beat my ass if I was out here looking like Kiki. I was ooh. The shade clean at Kiki's back, like, girl, if I was out here looking like you and getting beat up for my codes, girl, my mama would have disowned me. After Seven said that, it goes to like her confession when she said she's here to fight Kiki. Like, she hope Kiki take her ass whoop and take it. Like, don't go back on social media talking no smack. Like, just take it, her L, and just have a seat. They both want to fight each other, so we see why they want to fight. I don't know about the creature and her whole little holy demeanor where she all of a sudden want to be a nun and come and like be all extra. So after that whole scene, they sitting on the couch or whatever, and I noticed that the creature, her little outfit was a little nice. Like, I liked her black little thing, like how she had it. Like, it was cute with the little drapery and like the whole flowy. Like, I fucked with her outfit a lot. I don't know what she did. She probably saw herself on TV, was like, oh girl, I look a hot mess. Let me change my whole, give me a whole 180. And this bitch, we ain't gonna say 360 because she still had on that synthetic weave. Like, we ain't gonna go past that. But still, she hit a 180 and was like, let me give me some cute clothes together. All right, now we finally get to the point where everybody was so confused about this girl name. I don't know if it was just everybody or it was just me, but I saw Sarah, her review video, and she was confused about her name too, because she King Marie Key, like all these other names. So now we see that, why do they obviously just want to cut grass as soon as I turn on the camera? Like, as soon as I turn on the camera, everybody just want to start doing lawn work in this piece. Like, they don't just see me right. Excusez-moi. Excusez-moi. Why you have to do this today? This is BGC review video. They're like, you ain't subscribed. I hope y'all can still hear me. I'm trying to talk a little louder because he's that in the background, and I'm really like trying to restrain from throwing a shoe at the back of this man's head. Creature saying that like her new persona, Key Marie, is the calmer one and like the one who like doesn't fight people and can control herself, and then Kiara was the girl in the house that like was fighting and rowdy, and she said it's gonna be a fight between Key Marie and Kiara to see who gonna win today. And I was like, bitch, who are you? Bitch, you ain't Beyonce. This ain't Sasha Fierce, bitch. Who did she think she was, trying to give her another name as if we really gave a fuck about her first name? Bitch, we didn't even know your first name in the beginning. Why do we care about the next one? Back to you being the creature and you fighting with your creature inside with your other creature inside. Cause you still gonna be the creature at the end of the day. Get to the reunion finally after all this backstage hoopla or whatever. Like getting into these hands getting thrown to these shavings, like everything. Tanisha introduced the reunion looking skinny, like she looked bomb. Her weave was laid, her lace front was laid, but it was Brazilian. Like she had a nice lace front, but it wasn't like no synthetic lace front. Like it was decent. The girls all come out, and I did a little review on everybody, like what they had on. Fran had on a little sparkly little dress. I mean, it was cute because her personality. I didn't like it, but I feel like Fran, just like how she is and how her personality is, and how like she catches the attention of the room, like. It was cute for her. Like anybody else, I would be like, nah. But for her, it was decent. Say Aura came with her little see-through dress with her little X's on her little girl, that was hot. I liked how like her parents like all so strict and like don't do this, and she just total opposite. And she like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Kiki had on some church cloak, like she looked like somebody auntie with like a gown on. I don't know what she did, but don't do that no more. I literally didn't even know what she had on. Like I looked like she had on a cover around her body and was like, like you get me. As they sitting down, Tanisha instantly tell a friend like, you my favorite white girl. I'm like, girl, same. Like I love me some friends. Fran getting into talking about like her mom and how her mom got her through the experience or whatever. Kiki think like she kept it 100 the whole season and she represented her coast well. I was like, okay, she did keep it 100 about how she felt, but them hands was at like a 23. Her attitude was at like 100, but them hands was at like a negative 44. Like you give me the charts, the levels, it wasn't together. We get to talk about say or body or whatever, and they saying like how she got her work done, like is it real? Like she tell her boobs was fake, and then like she got a fat transfer from her stomach to her butt. So obviously what her mom was saying about her getting fat or whatever actually got to her. Her mama has like a a big impact on how she lived her life, and she got a fat transfer. I don't really think she needed it. I think she should have just stayed natural, so like she can't say, oh look, she's fake. Like not bitches can be like, oh look, she only pretty because she did this and that. Like she should have stayed natural. But girl, that's your life, you live it. So they call up Gollum the Gremlin, and they like, why didn't you come to the reunion, whatever. I really was like, why is y'all calling this girl? She didn't come. Can y'all beat her ass with the phone? Like at least I really wanted to see this bitch got ass beat by somebody. But she didn't come to the reunion. She said she over the whole experience. I'm like, girl, how you over the experience? You really didn't even live through the experience. You over the experience that you didn't even get to live through. You was all in the creature booty hole the whole fucking season, and now you finally get a chance at the ring to talk and say what you want to say, and you don't come. You're whack. Next topic. Tanisha asked Fran like, can you teach me some tips about being a hype person or whatever? And Fran like started hyping the crowd, but she was doing a good job because the crowd was actually getting hyped. I was at home getting hyped, like everybody was getting hyped. Then Tanisha got up and did hers, and then everybody got even more hyped. And I was like, yes, like Fran actually like she got a talent, low key. Like, okay, Fran, kudos to you, boo. Backstage, girl, backstage. Erica Mena back there stirring the pot. Erica Mena talking to the girls too, and she like, is there anybody else you want to talk to other than the girls that you bum rush at the end of the season? Seven's like, I want to talk to Bree because she was talking shit or something like that. And then the creature like, I don't want to talk to nobody. I already beat up Sarah twice. I'm like, girl, why you keep on saying that? Girl, the second time I'm gonna give you that because you did leave a mark, but the first time it was just a lot of spins, bitch. It was a lot of spins. Now Seven and the creature come on stage. Seven, girl, with this bombs. I mean, best dressed at the reunion, I'm gonna give it 7. I don't care what nobody say. 7 hands down killed the whole reunion with her outfit. I mean, the little sparkly one shoulder thing with the little collar connected to, girl, and a braid. I was okay, 7. Girl. I don't care what nobody say. 7 was best dressed at the reunion. 7 and the creature come out, and 7 automatically, as she's sitting down, start taking off her shoes because Kiki started talking shit. As when she came out, Kiki started talking shit. I'm like, okay, Kiki, you right to the action. Okay, I see. Let's see if you bout them hands. And girl, let's get into it. Kiki started talking shit, talking about some 7 didn't let me put my stuff down. She whack, she weak, and I'm saying all types of stuff to 7. And 7 like, okay, then do something about it and do something about it. Like 7 wasn't really talking. She was just like, then do something about it. After that, Kiki proceeds to get up hunky dory about her seat to 7, and 7 got up too, and they like coming up to each other. And I knew Kiki was gonna lose this fight just by how she ran up to 7. Kiki came up like this. 7 came up like a real boxer pose. Like she came up like she was really finna hurt her. Kiki coming like you know how Kiki swing. Kiki swing wide, girl. She swing like a windmill. 7 came like, girl, what's up? So as soon as Kiki tried to get her a big, you know, windmill whoop, 7 gave her a whoop. I mean, she got her a whoop, girl. Connect to the dome, right to the dome. Like it wasn't no like, oh no, she did it. Well, it did hit like a little slide on her face, but it connected to the dome. Like whatever anybody tried to say, like, oh, it like hit her soft and it slid down. It connected. It didn't look like it phased Kiki though. Like to be honest, Kiki 7 hits don't be looking too hard because Kiki be eating them. Kiki be eating them low key. Cause when she hit Kiki, her face ain't bounced back. Like she ain't like flinch or nothing. Like her head ain't like this. Like when Megan popped fell in her face and Valen's whole neck was like this at the reunion. Kiki ain't do none of that. She literally got hit and was just still coming. I was like, okay, Kiki. Girl, eat punches like she eat steak, okay? I didn't just get the spinning and like going crazy, like when no more punches being thrown I saw, but I just saw 7 just had Kiki and was just manhandling this girl all around the stage, like all up on Tanisha. They just spinning or whatever, and like I didn't see. I saw 7 like get up and like hit her a couple times. I don't know if it connected. I don't know if it like she actually connected the punches, but I just saw her like manhandling Kiki all around the dang on stage. But obviously Kiki can't grab her ass because the girl got one long braid and you gotta literally find a braid to actually get a hold of it. So Kiki like literally trying to fight her, and 7 just got a hold of her head like trying to mooch her face in. So Kiki girl, let's add another L to your trial. I mean, I heard you kind of like fought somebody the part 2 when you kind of won, but right now, girl, you like 32-0. So get it together. Now 7 and Kiki get kicked off the stage, and 7 goes talk to Erica Mena. She like, you need to stop fighting. Like you need to be seen on the stage. She need to chill, get her point across. 7 said like she done fighting Kiki. Like she fought her like 3 times already. Like it's over with. Like it's no more fighting her. So now 7 like chill, ready to go back to the stage. Kiki on the other hand going off backstage, yelling, calling her all types of names. Back on stage, other than the mess that's going on behind the stage, the creature saying like if she would have put her energy in being mad and always having an attitude into her music, then she would have actually be able to like accomplish something. I'm like, girl, like everybody just think about it 1 second. If all them times the creature been mad, had an attitude, had her like face all balled up, and all them times she went down and was mad when it wrote a lyric or wrote a rhyme or made a beat or something, I mean popping. Like, girl, you will be the next, like, somebody. I ain't gonna say the next Nicki, cause, girl, you could be the next Mariah Lynn, but Nicki, nah, never. Not happening. But, girl, you could be up there. Like, love hip hop. I see. So now the creature all of a sudden she like godly and she like I only need God on my side. She all spiritual, kumbaya, nah. Like she all that extra stuff now. She not even the first girl on BGC to like find Jesus apparently after being on the show. But I was like, okay, girl, if you say so, cause when Brie came out, girl, you put on a sweater and you was ready to swing. So God obviously wasn't with you at that moment. So now they switch back to backstage because nobody really give a fuck about what the creature talking about. Brie was kicking and she like put me on stage like she doing too much, like she going off, and then Kiki like she walked with Kiki and like pull her like shirt together. She's like, did your boobs fly out? And then Kiki was like, no. She was like, oh, you lit then? I was like, yes, girl, you lit then. If you fighting out here and everything's together, you good. You Gucci. Erica explains to Kiki like you cannot be fighting no more or they gonna kick you off the stage. Like Brie didn't even come out yet. Like you know you wanna see that happen. Kiki like yeah, like I do need to chill. So Kiki said she gonna chill, and then Brie like I'm gonna come out like Money Mayweather. So I'm like okay, let's see what the Money Mayweather hands at, because Money Mayweather he can fight, or he got them hands. So let's see if you got them hands too while you calling yourself Money Mayweather. Seven's come back on stage before Kiki. I don't know why, because well no I do, because Kiki she kind of initiated it. They start asking them like how do they feel about Spit Bitch not coming to the reunion, and they like the creature's like crying because she was like I slept with her the whole season. She was like I did not do nothing with her. Like don't do me, like we did not fuck, so don't do me. So before anybody had a little speculation in their head, the creature had to knock that claim down like girl I do not mess with squirrels. Seven just like straight up was like she a punk for not coming. Like it don't matter what she say, she just a punk. Like she did some stuff on that show that she need to fess up to, like everybody else did some stuff on that show they need to fess up to too. They played the clips of like after they left and like her in a limo kissing Brie and like saying I'ma miss these girls more. Like I really wanted her to be there because like girl, I wanted her to see their faces when like they saw her doing it. Like she didn't wanna go there because you know that's what they was on the show, and she didn't wanna like get the consequences of her actions. Preacher and Seven just start like busting out in tears. Like Seven really like crying, and the creature like tearing up too because she's like, this why I open up to people, like this why I'm always angry, because when I do that I always get hurt. And I was like, oh, that's sweet, but still, they don't give you no like right to always be coming at bitches' throats for no reason. Seven was like, I would have saw that and slapped the fuck out of her if she was sitting right next to me. Like yeah, girl, if that's why she didn't come through me, because Seven said if she was sitting right here, I would have smacked her clean in her face, because like that's fake. Like that was just real fake. And even Tisha was like, that's the biggest flip-flop moment in BGC history. Let me think. I don't know, because Fallon and them after Erica left, they was all up on Jarima booty crack. After those situations, everybody stopped crying. Tisha's like moving right along, and then Rachel was like moving right along to her front door, and I was like, ooh, they gonna pull up on the girl, please. Pull up on her little acorn house, please. Climb the tree and get the little girl. Tanisha asked the creature like, do you feel like a bully? Like, do you feel like what you did this season was wrong? And the creature was like, I don't know, I feel like a bully. Like, I don't feel like I bully nobody. And Sierra was like, you always popped off on me, like I'm always defending myself, and the creature just got up and walked away like, go to God. No. She was doing on the extra, we gonna look for God, like praise him. Like girl, why are you being extra? Like you ain't have to get up and walk out the stage. You literally walked off the stage for no reason. Girl, we all knew you was coming back. So then Erica started talking to her backstage and like telling her like you cannot remove yourself from your moment of redemption. If you feel like people looking at you the wrong way and saying that you're a bully when you're not a bully, then go out there and show them that you're not a bully. I just feel like it's just kind of crazy because every time somebody get off stage, Erica men are always hyping their head up to go back out. Like y'all ain't peeping that. Like I feel like Tanisha the hype up and then Erica the hype back. She the behind the scenes hype. Like you get beat up, you call somebody, she that person that be like, cause you know Jada and them, they be ready to go home. Like Rocky, when all them fight, they be, I'm going home. Erica the girl who be like, nah girl, you should stay. Cause I heard a rumor that after the reunion we got caged. Like you never know. Like I just feel like this is just a little sneaky oxen. Y'all a sneaky. Kiki come back on stage and then they start playing a clip of Seven and Kiki arguments in the house and how easy it was for Kiki to get under Seven's skin. And then Tanisha tried to like squash the beef between them, but they was like it's not gonna happen today because like they really don't like each other at all. After that, they played the clips of the creature and Sayora fighting when the creature wasn't even there, I think. And then Sayora was like, I can never win because if I stay quiet, then she gonna say I'm a punk and I don't belong here. But then if I stand up for myself, then then I'm getting rowdy, I'm getting bugged. I could see where Sayora was coming from because like if Sayora was in the room like not saying nothing, like when she had company, they was like, oh, she weak, she not saying nothing, like the creature was getting all crazy. But then like when she came up in her face and like said something, she's like, oh, she getting tough, like she thinks she tough. I saw exactly what Sayora was talking about when she said this, because like it made me notice like that's exactly how she was. She was saying, oh, she getting tough when she stood up for herself, but like when she was quiet, she was like, oh, she's scary. What's she supposed to do? Like just pass out? Like I would just went to sleep. She started yelling. What else you gonna do? You gonna fight me while I'm asleep? Then you gonna look lame? Backstage, Erica Mena talking to Susan, telling her like, girl, be yourself. Like all they can say about you is about your husband situation. I'm like, girl, that's not all I can say about you. I can sit here and rap this girl till the cows come home, girl. Like she said, all you can say about her is her whole husband situation. Y'all want me to try, girl? You know, I will pop a picture right here and I will go clean in. But we ain't gonna do that today. We ain't gonna do that this particular episode. We gonna wait. But it's coming. Alright. She was like, half these bitches can't even get a text back, let alone a husband. I was like, ooh, that's kind of true. I would have said that when I went out there, like, oh, y'all talking about my husband, but half y'all are single and can't even get no man. I would, ooh, then everybody would have shut up. But Susan, you know, she whack. She ain't doing nothing like that. Cause she got divorced. How you gonna talk about me not even getting a man, girl? You had a man and you lost him. So as soon as Susan come out, girl, Kiki come clean in like, now where the hell she get that dress from? I'm like, ooh, he coming for her. Tell me where you got that dress from, girl, like a cereal box. Come about the room, you look like I didn't go on cereal box. They're like, you had to have courage for a dress like that, girl. You look like this. Susan sat down and Tanisha asked her like, how do you feel about seeing the other girls? And then Susan was like, oh, I didn't see them. And Kiki was like, oh, I didn't see your divorce coming either. I was, ooh, Kiki, girl, you petty. Like you don't talk about people divorce like that. Like, dang, that's like a sensitive topic that people like really like go through depression about. And she really was like, we didn't see a divorce coming either, just like you ain't see us here. I was, ooh. So Kiki just gonna be petty to Susan, because I feel like Kiki whole demeanor changed. When Susan came out, Kiki was like, okay, I'm gonna go from grown women to just petty, because like she was laughing like a little kid. She was throwing little shots every single time Susan said something. She threw a shot. So I was like, okay, do that, Kiki. As Kiki trying to talk to Susan like putting her hair up, taking off her shoes, like like she really like side talking, like she didn't give her eye contact. She like doing stuff while Tanisha trying to ask her questions. She's like, I feel like you getting ready for something while I'm trying to talk to you. She's like, I'm not getting ready for them. It's just girls on the show want to be on here to like put on the show. So I'm gonna give y'all a show. Kiki was like, yes, give us a show, honey. Kiki was really like going in. Even Tanisha was like, girl, you need to stop instigating this, because Kiki was having too much fun getting under Susan's skin. Like Kiki, she can get under some skin, girl. She know what to do. She know what the buttons to put. After they argue whatever, Kiki tell her like to run up. Kiki tell Susan like get up, run up. So Kiki second time telling somebody to run up. I don't know why she didn't learn the first time, but as y'all know, Kiki don't care. Like she'll fight you like 3 or 4 times and lose and still come fight you again. So she get up like run up and then like it cut off. And I was like, what the fuck? Like we can at least see like the punches being thrown. But then they go into the sneak peek. And we see my girl Bree come out with a gangster. She come out with the braids. Some hello, my name is Bree, nice to meet you. And she started come clean the creature. The creature got on some hoodie wrapped around. She took off her little Mariah Carey little thing that she had on her back and was just like, I ain't getting jumped today or I ain't getting bum rushed. And then you just see a lot of like commotion, and I saw Susan getting snatched. Somebody was like, let her go, let her go. Part 2 gonna be lit, and I cannot wait. That's the fucking review video, hoes. I hope y'all enjoyed it, y'all. I really fucked with this episode. It was like, it didn't have a lot of fights, but it was just still good. Like the drama of the show really like persevering in that it don't need to just have a whole bunch of fight to be good. Like I was still interested, even though like people wasn't fighting 24/7 like BGC9. It was interesting because like they just kept on going at it over and over again. But like this reunion, you actually like listen and be like entertained like what's going on. I'm looking forward to the next episode. I hope y'all hoes looking forward to it, because I definitely am. I will be tuning in on Tuesday and we'll be back on the screen with another motherfucking review. Probably motherfucking last. That's it, motherfucking review video, hoes. Follow me on social media, my Twitter, Instagram, my Snapchat for more fucks on Monday baseball. And I want to see them real ass bitch. If you one of these hoes out here only watch my BGC review videos, stop being a black ass bitch. Make sure you watch all the other ones, okay? I try to drop other videos in between my BGC videos. I didn't have a chance to do one this week because like a bitch was busy. I had shit to do. But if y'all wondering why I was busy this week and why I couldn't do a video in between, look down below at my new icon, boo. It's like it's just me doing that. Like I just really want to take a picture of me doing that because I do that all the time. Like why would I not have that incorporated into my YouTube channel? So look at my new icon, boo. Just give me a comment how you feeling about it, because I love upgrading all my stuff. Y'all got a new intro, got a new icon, got a new banner. Like I ain't making progress. Which can you say that? Definitely can, because bitches is making moves. Alright, that's that motherfucking video, and say gang, bitch, we out.